Hi guys, it's Megan with Nerd Initiative, and I'm here to talk to you about all the Easter eggs I found in episodes 4 to 6 of Ironheart that released last night. Before we get started, don't forget to click that subscribe button and hit like so you don't miss anything else that Nerd Initiative has to offer. So I've seen so many people have so many Easter eggs that they found, and they're all amazing. So I'm going to talk about the ones I found and the ones I don't see talked about very much. So the first one is Obadiah is referred to in the news as a mentor to Tony Stark, supporting Zeke's claim that the true events of Obadiah's death and attempt to unalive Tony were covered up by S.H.I.E.L.D., just as Phil Coulson told Tony it would, with a story about a plane crash. I thought that was kind of cool. Madeline Stanton's daughter Zelma is introduced in Ironheart Episode 4, an aspiring magician who debuted in the comics as Doctor Strange's librarian all the way back in 2015. I believe it was to Doctor Strange number 1. As a former magician herself, Madeline confirms that she dropped out, leaving Camartage to raise Zelma, a little witchling as she called her. Zelma says that Camartage is her reach school, and even name-dropped Doctor Strange, which they dropped a lot in that scene. They changed the game. They did so much, and it's just, I was very grateful for it. Zelma's mention of baby witches on TikTok suggests the young magical community in the MCU is way bigger than we thought, or at least it exists when we didn't think it did. Perhaps this is some setup for the rumored Strange Academy series that has been in development. That is rumored, not confirmed. Rumored. Just, I need you to know that. Next one. I'm sure I'm not the only one who clocked this. When wondering about Dormammu's motivations, Riri asks if he wants to eat the planet. I thought this was a really fun nod to Galactus, at least if it is. It's where my head went to. I immediately thought the World Devourer. But it makes sense. It kind of does make sense with Fantastic Four First Steps coming out this month. So who knows? Maybe it was one. The next one, wearing a black suit underneath his sinister crimson hood, Parker Robbins looks very comic accurate as the Hood while threatening his rich and frankly piece of garbage father. Taking over his house and holdings with his best puppet by his side, Zeke, formerly known as Joe. Dude, Joe/Zeke has it so rough in this show. But back to what I was saying, Parker Robbins did look very, very good. I loved the comic accuracy. I loved how much effort they put into the Hood, the character, not the actual clothing. They did phenomenal. We can't talk about Easter eggs or big surprises without mentioning Sacha Baron Cohen, who now officially plays Mephisto in the MCU. After 4 years of theories, which first began all the way back in 2021 in WandaVision, we finally got Mephisto. All the jokes can be laid to rest, which I'm kind of sad about, but that's okay. Rather than Dormammu, who Mephisto had a very interesting reaction and said some pretty rude things about the guy, Mephisto is indeed the one who gave Parker his hood, having made a deal with the devil-like villain, and it was amazing. Side note, you can actually see your real look at who Mephisto is because we only saw his human form, but if you look while they're in the restaurant eating pizza, he stirs his coffee, and in the spoon, you can see the reflection, red skin, yellow eyes, the whole 9 yards. It was terrifying. The next one, the ending of Ironheart episode 6, sees Riri without her signature braids. As such, the new hairstyle does make her look so much more like her comic counterpart. And from the comics, she looks so cute. I hope the next time we see her, that's how her hair is. I just loved it. That wasn't really a big breaking moment Easter egg. I just wanted someone to know. The final scene of Ironheart shows Riri actually accepted Mephisto's deal to bring Natalie back to life. Like really alive. Alive, not just AI. You can see cracks forming on her arm, kind of like what happened to Peter Parker. Maybe it's a nod to the One More Day storyline from the comics where Peter and MJ made a deal with Mephisto to save Aunt May, but it cost them everything. Their marriage, it reset a bunch of their history. Funny enough, that led into the Brand New Day era, which is also the title of Spider-Man 4. As a Spider-Man fan, it is tough to talk about the Brand New Day era, but what can you do? Sorry, guys. But I won't talk about it again, I promise. My last one, Ironheart's post-credit scene sees Parker visiting the Stanton's candy store, sweet shop, magical lair, telling Zelma that he's in search of Supreme-like help. This suggests a meeting with Wong or Doctor Strange, maybe in the future for Parker Robbins, maybe. So this is a really good time to mention, if you're watching an MCU TV show, have the subtitles on, because this would have gone right over my head, except I always have my subtitles on. And Supreme was capitalized with a capital S, and that's when I was like, oh, Sorcerer Supreme. Or maybe I'm just dumb. I don't know. But yeah, that's when it hit me. So those are the Easter eggs I found. Please let me know in the comments which ones you found. Tell me what you thought of the show. Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Was there something you did not like? I hope you all really, really liked it, because I loved it. I thought it was a banger all the way through. So be sure to like and subscribe. So like I said, you don't miss any of Nerd Initiative's videos, anything we have coming out with like Play for Keeps, wrestling, comics, movies, all of this stuff. Don't miss any of it. And you won't miss any of it just by clicking like and subscribe. So with that being said, have a great day.